Hi there, my name is Adat and I'm going to show you how to paint a dump truck. With me I have a piece of watercolor paper, my paint, some water in a cup, a pencil, an eraser, and a paper towel. So if you have all of those things as well, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just draw out the dump truck before I paint it. And so to do that, let's start by drawing a rectangle. So I've just drawn a small rectangle there. And the parts of the dump truck, this is going to be the engine. It's also going to have a bed in the back. So I'm going to draw that right next to this rectangle. I'm going to draw a long thin rectangle like that. And then here I have the body of the dump truck, so it's kind of a bin that holds whatever the dump truck holds, like some dirt or something. So this one I'm going to draw kind of like a rectangle, but I want the top to be slanted. I don't want it to be straight. So I'm going to draw two lines like that, and then I'll draw the last line at an angle like that. So that's the bin that all the dirt is going to go in. And then I also want to draw a space for the driver to sit. So I'll draw a shape here, and then I'm going to angle this line, and that's the windshield. And so you have the space for the driver to sit and the windshield. And then the last thing I'll do is draw a window. So that part's looking pretty good. The next thing I want to do is draw the wheels. So the first wheel is going to be this front wheel. So first I'm going to draw a little bit sticking out of the engine like that, and then draw the wheel in front of it. So that's the front wheel, and I'll draw the rim of the wheel. So that's one wheel there, and then I'm going to draw two more wheels at the back. So same idea, and I'm going to put them both right here. So first wheel right there, second wheel right there, and they're both pretty close. And I'm going to draw the rims for those wheels too. And then the last thing I want to do is draw the dirt. So I'm just going to draw, I'm kind of drawing it like a fluffy cloud. It's like a cloud of dirt sitting in the dump truck. And then maybe I'll go ahead and draw some lines on the bin too. So that's my drawing, and I'm going to go ahead and paint that. So make sure you have your paints, make sure you have your water. We're going to paint the dump truck red, and then we'll paint the dirt brown and the wheels black. So I'm going to start by just getting my red. So I have my brush, get some water, and you can see I have my red paint over here. So I'm just going to get some of that paint and start putting it on the paper. And this long rectangle that we drew, long thin rectangle, I'm going to leave as is, because I'm going to paint that part black also. But the rest of the body of the dump truck I'm going to paint with this red. So now I'm just painting the engine. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the rims red too. So that smaller circle in the wheel, I'm going to paint red. And this one I don't have to be super neat with because I'm going to paint the outer circle black. So it'll kind of hide anything I messed up in the rim. Cool, that looks great. I'm going to wait for that to dry and then I'll come in and paint the black for the wheels and the brown for the dirt. Okay, welcome back. So my red is dry. I'm ready to start painting in the black and the brown. Now I don't have a black in my paint set, maybe you do in yours. I'm going to make my black by getting a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the crimson. And you can see I'm getting a nice kind of dark blue black color there. Let me add some more crimson. Okay, so I'm going to start painting my wheels. That's a nice color. And maybe you had a black in your kit. I think it's more fun to mix it myself, but you know, since I mixed it myself, I was able to get exactly the color I wanted, which was not totally black, more of a bluish black. And then, you know, I have the bed there, which is that long, thin rectangle I've drawn. I'm going to paint that black too, so I'm just getting a little more of my paint. That's the bed that the body is going to sit on. And then the last thing I'm going to do, well, I guess before I do the dirt, I'm going to take some of this color I mixed, get it a little lighter, and then paint in those lines we had drawn on the pen, like that. Cool. And then the last thing I'm going to do is color in the dirt. And I do have a brown, so I'm going to use that for the dirt. And I'm going to make it, yeah, I don't want it to be too dark, but that looks good. So that's the dirt. And you know, maybe one last thing I'll do is paint a little bit of a road because the dump truck is on a road. So that's the road that the dump truck is on. Cool, so that's my dump truck, you know, just chugging along, carrying its dirt. Who knows where it's going to. I hope you had fun painting that. Thanks for watching.